I guess I real ID or whatever the hell those digital IDs. That's great, isn't it? Nice.
What the thing is that in
All
the
that
UK?
shit that's in the UK that they're trying to push here and all that stuff. I mean, you know all that stuff. It's just so. I mean, there's a word I don't even know the words for it anymore. It's just
Oh, so they're rolling. They're going through with it. It's
you
not
know?
even on the.
No, they're. I don't know what the hell they're gonna do. I, you know, I don't know what to say about it. I really don't.
Why is this bad?
What,
Me stupid.
digital IDs?
It's just social credit. It ties everything
okay.
you say online to all of your banking and more. And
okay.
it's really.
Do they get to pull it out? Does a cop get to be like, show me your ID easier?
And you show them your phone. Well, what they do in
China is probably the best example. They got your face on billboards and shit if you don't pay taxes.
on China, there's this. Well, is social credit still? How you go to ChatGPT and we want to know how ubiquitous and important is social credit currently in China.
They rolled that out. That's not like a
Period.
Theory. Oh, fuck.
Yeah. And there was something in, I don't know, Vietnam, some government, they froze bank accounts because the people didn't get an ID. This is all allegedly. I have no idea. Could be your East Eurasia is at war with whatever. I have no idea.
Forget about pilot programs and stuff like that, comma. Is it actually used? And if so, for what?
Go.
Yeah. Yeah, so they do have it. I think my suspicion would be that they use it this section right here, what isn't or only partially implemented. This is what people fear digital ID would become, especially the point systems tied to everyday behavior. So if you jaywalk or if you're loud on the subway or something, or you steal a pack of gum, it could make it so that you can't rent property, stuff like that. My suspicion is that type of thing is not widely abused by the Chinese government, because the thing about the Chinese is that their leadership is pro-Chinese and wants them to win.
Right.
So their government's not looking for ways to like turn their citizenry into the Chinese, they seem monolithic. They seem like a hive mind intelligence, and I wouldn't want to be Chinese or have our country behave in a way that's Chinese. But it's not the kind of thing where like the government over there is turning people into with the digital ID. It's like it's basically seems like it's be a better Chinese person.
Here's a system that if you were to try to implement it in your country, we would beat you.
Yeah. If we were to try to implement it, it would be catastrophic. It would be used for anarcho-tyranny. It would be used for the empowerment of criminals. It's like the handing out IDs that say no name given. Have you seen those?
And that's beautiful.
In New York, they're giving out IDs like a driver's license that says no name given.
Wow.
So you can just go get a driver's license, drive around. You don't even have to have your name. I want either New York or Ohio. Yeah, New York State right there.
Isn't that nice?
CDLs. You get a CDL with no name given on it. I don't know if this is something they're doing or something they've proposed or what. But it's a Chinese program. It's authoritarian. It's not good. It's 1984, but it's probably, my suspicion is, being used in China by the government to make sure that their citizens are better Chinese people.
I guarantee it would be like a world banking thing. They were like, look, our people pay all their bills. Statistically, we pay 84% of our consumers are paying their bills and behaving on time, and look at their behaviors.
Yeah, well, you can do, if you have data on people, you can do all kinds of things like that. It's probably also just like if you have to manage a billion people.
Yeah.
And make sure that
they're falling off buildings and you're not reacting to them enough.
stepping over carcasses killed in the streets.
Yeah, and I don't think it's a good thing. I'm just saying it functions differently than a system like that would function over here or in the UK.
Trust the Chinese over the fanatics over here. I think in China they're less worried about eradicating their own citizens than they are in the West.
Yeah, they don't seem to be trying to turn their citizens into
the opposite of what they were.
Yeah, the opposite of what they should. Yeah. The opposite of what they should be.
You don't have enough cum in your stomach.
Yeah.
You don't have enough cum in your stomach, so how can I give you a high social credit score?
And they got the balls in the UK. They flood the country with all different kinds of fun peoples, and then they say, in order to stop this immigration problem, we got to roll out this digital ID. It's right out of a textbook, and it's just right in your face. They don't even lie anymore. They just say it to you.
Don't worry, they'll do nothing about it. They'll do. I don't know. Weren't they rad at one point?
Who?
No, the Brits were always laydowns, weren't they?
Well, I guess they were conquered like most of the West during the First and the Second World Wars.
They've lived a life of being like a soft bitch.
I don't know if it's that they're soft. I think it's just that there's a thing. It's just white people in general have
big
this
target on your fucking back.
the least in group preference and the highest ability to empathize with outsiders, and it's not. It doesn't seem to be a good combination for.
It's easy to take advantage of by a maniacal force.
Is that what happens when you worship like an old cunt?
What?
When you like allow like a queen to rule, you turn into a.
No, it's just it's because of sharing. Like the way that you survive in a cold climate is you have altruism. You have the ability to empathize with your neighbor.
But there's no like realization of backfiring or anything like that?
No.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of buffers that make sure people don't realize it. The media, teachers, everything it disguises those realities.
But there's just never any course correction ever. Is there?
No, I've never seen one in my life.
There's never been like, oh shit, my bad, we're gonna go back.
I mean, they might say it.
Back.
Just like the whole immigration. We're going to deport millions and millions of people like a month ago, and all of a sudden, 24 people were detained at this. Oh, it's that? Oh.
I mean,
Okay,
you could argue that they did have a moment where they tried to run it back.
What?
Nazi Germany?
Yeah.
Look what happened to the Germans.
Yeah, I know.
Let that be a lesson.
Then immediately they were like, oh my God, what did we do?
The Germans?
Haven't like the Germans been like overcorrected?
They were bombed and brutalized and psychologically punished in
total war campaign.
Yeah.
Beyond imagination to anyone that hasn't experienced it.
Yeah, the Germans were murdered in their cities. They were like the Dresden bombing,
melted into jellies, families and houses. Really nice.
And then after the war, the Russians raped a fuckload of German women.
Could be a million. You don't know.
Constant, insane rape.
And what does that do to the future generation?
And then also, I think the Germans were. I forget what the post-war punishment was, but it was like something out of Star Trek or something. It was like a barbaric.
Eat dog food.
A barbaric.
Can't have any industry. You got to start. No, your children have to become prostitutes if you're not making enough money. It was insane economic lockdown.
Yeah. What? Go to ChatGPT. How were the Germans punished after World War II?
And who was monitoring it?
The U.S. Probably the U.S. Army at the behest of the guess.
Sad.
Borders redrawn. Blah blah blah. Territorial losses. Wow. Division of Germany. Military restrictions. Economic consequences. Industry dismantling. Reparations. Economic policy to keep Germany economically weak. Political denazification.
Destroying the youth of the culture with the Weimar red light stuff. Everything is intentional. Everything.
The war. My guess would be that probably more Germans died after the war. There were probably more than 6 million Germans killed after the war in with whatever they did. That's just
total war.
That's a guess, but I'm sure it's true.
Sad. atrocity you've never even heard about.
This is the kind of thing. If you wanted the real info, you'd have to watch Europa at the Gates or whatever. You'd have to watch
Europa, the last battle.
one of those fucking 2-hour-long movies.
One of those classics.
Yeah.
12 hours long.
Yeah, it's pretty devastating knowledge what happened to the Germans. It's really sad.
So I mean, even just in modern times, like no walk back ever on public policy, and just all lies, always. But like even like I'm talking the last like decade, 2 decades, 3 decades, never ever any agency over any faults. It's always been like, well, that program didn't work, and that's the part to me like that overall. I mean,
Just playing for time until doomsday. That's it.
nah, it's just as a human being, like as anybody, any side of it, just no one ever taking anything. Just be like, oh, it actually worked really good. Like, no, it was a huge failure.
Yeah.
Like, you'd be fired from your job or anything. But, like, taking that on the face is, like, just in general. And the costs, like, the cost of public policy, like, the true in-your-face, yeah, it's going to be blah, blah, blah. I don't know. What I'm basically getting at is everything's always $9 million that should be $250,000, and it's fuck you when it doesn't work. That's the one. Like,
Yeah.
you know, highways cost $3 million. They charge $365 million. That's the fucking, in my opinion. The civil engineering fucking and the checks and the jobs and the, I don't know.
How many people you got to fuck to stop the fucking?
Yeah, I heard 2 guineas talking at breakfast yesterday, and they were like lefty guineas, but clearly like, you know, in your island you get like the special lefty guineas. You ever see these guys?
Special ed.
Oh, yeah.
I can imagine one.
Like fireman guineas.
Uh-huh.
Like, it's education.
That's funny.
You know what it is? It's all about the kids. You're talking about a fat fucking fireman slob who shows up every day and cooks dynamite for fucking firemen and be like, we're protecting and saving our lives so I can be a hero to the kids. Like disillusioned fat
Like the judge?
What?
Like that judge, that famous TikTok judge.
No, he was all right. Caprio? Yeah, he was like grandma lady. I'm talking like a fat retard.
Yeah.
Like a fucking dumb guinea fat retard who really in his head thinks he's like a cape-wearing superhero because he drives a fire truck to the Dunkin' Donuts. And he says the word education. And we give to cancer and all kinds of stuff like that for the kids, and we do the raffle. And then they'd literally take half the money and then buy a 4-wheeler for the station that they all use.